The Freakonomics method. What do drug dealers, cheating teachers, and baby names have in common? They've all been studied using one powerful mindset, thinking like a rogue economist. That's the secret sauce behind Freakonomics. Asking unexpected questions, digging into the data, and uncovering hidden truths in places no one else thinks to look. Hey there, reality explorers. Welcome back to Ka-Ching Academy. Today, after breaking down the key themes of Freakonomics, we're going one level deeper. We're talking about how Levitt and Dubner actually get to those mind-blowing conclusions. What's their method? What's the secret recipe for revealing the hidden side of everything? Get ready to discover the economic detective that lives inside all of us. At the heart of the Freakonomics method is a deep obsession with incentives. Levitt teaches us that if we want to understand why people do what they do, we have to identify the incentives driving their actions. These can be economic, like a fine for showing up late, social, like peer pressure to not smoke in public, or moral, like guilt. Incentives are the foundation for understanding everything from violent crime to cheating in sports. The trick is spotting them because they're not always obvious. Another pillar of their method is questioning conventional wisdom. Freakonomics constantly reminds us to be skeptical of the ideas we take for granted, those truths no one bothers to question, like the panic over rising youth crime in the 90s, which never materialized. Levitt shows us that these widely held beliefs are often based on surface-level thinking, and while they can be tough to challenge, it's not impossible. His method? Rely on real evidence and hard data before buying into anything. If you're finding this breakdown of the Freakonomics method enlightening, don't forget to hit that like button and share Ka-Ching Academy with your friends. Help them unlock these tools for thinking, too. Another key part of their method is exploring the hidden side of everything. That means asking simple questions that no one else is asking. Questions that may sound strange or even silly at first, but can lead to huge discoveries. Like, what do school teachers and sumo wrestlers have in common? The answer reveals a whole story about cheating and incentives across two very different worlds. The core tool in the Freakonomics method is data analysis. Levitt and Dubner show us the power of numbers to strip away layers of confusion and contradiction. The book uses massive data sets, like thousands of test results from Chicago students, or thousands of sumo match records, to find hidden patterns and answer questions that seemed unsolvable. The key is knowing what to measure and how to measure it. That's what makes a complicated world easier to understand. For example, analyzing test answer patterns helped them uncover teacher fraud. Another important aspect of their approach is understanding how experts use information. Levitt points out that experts often use their informational advantage to serve their own interests. The Freakonomics method encourages us to critically analyze what the experts say and be aware of information asymmetry. The good news? The internet is closing that gap and giving more power to everyday people like you and me. Levitt and Dubner also focus on how big effects can have distant or subtle causes. Sometimes the answer to a big mystery isn't obvious. A striking example: their theory that legalized abortion in the US helped lower crime rates in the 90s. It's a controversial idea, but it shows how Freakonomics digs deeper to look for underlying causes, not just the ones on the surface. These analyses look at both correlation and possible causation, like in their breakdown of incarceration and crime rates. And finally, Freakonomics method is all about applying economic tools to unexpected topics. To Levitt and Dubner, economics isn't just about money. It's a way of thinking. It's a toolkit for solving puzzles. That's why they dive into strange curiosities, like the motivations of drug dealers or the social factors behind baby names. To explore the world of gangs, for example, researcher Sudhir Venkatesh used a bold ethnographic approach, actually embedding himself in the community to collect first-hand data. Unconventional for an economist? Absolutely. But also incredibly revealing. In short, the Freakonomics method is a mix of critical thinking, skepticism, curiosity, rigorous data analysis, and a willingness to apply economic logic to any part of life. It teaches us to ask why again and again, to uncover hidden incentives, and to trust evidence over intuition or popular belief. And remember, this is just a taste of the fascinating method behind Freakonomics by Levitt. If you want to master these tools for yourself, make sure to read the full book. Keep exploring the world of Ka-Ching Academy to discover more ways to think differently and understand the world around you. Hit that subscribe button and join us in our next video as we keep breaking down the world of money and economics. See you next time, brilliant minds.